What's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel in another sneak peek of what's to come on Married at First Sight New Orleans for the rest of the season. Lifetime posted a clip on their YouTube channel that appeared to show Henry accusing his wife Christina of cheating on him. Yes, in the clip you see Christina like about to head out the door. Henry's doing the dishes like a nice husband would, and he narrates the situation. He goes, you know what, Christina on this like Sunday afternoon, she told me that she was going for a walk, and you know, she didn't look like she was going for a walk. So you see her, she's got a lot of layers on, she's got her little handbag and stuff, and he's like, listen, she was dressed to the nines, she had a lot of makeup done, and she didn't come home. And around like quarter to midnight, she tells me that she is rearranging furniture at a friend's apartment, helping her rearrange her apartment. And honestly, I feel like what Christina meant was like she's got someone rearranging her organs at that moment because her husband won't do it. And he's like, listen, I stayed up until like 1 a.m. waiting for her to come home, but she never came back home that night. Guys, is Christina out here thotting and bopping on her husbands? I think that would make her the third or fourth Married at First Sight contestant to cheat on their spouse, if that is in fact true. And that's really sad. I feel like she should have just called it quits. She knew from like, I want to say almost the very beginning, that it wasn't going to work out with Henry because he wasn't willing to open up and show her any kind of affection or reinforcement, or like let her know that he does find her physically or emotionally or like some kind of attractive or anything. And so there was that checkout point where they can say, listen, I no longer want to keep trying because this is clearly not working. I can't make it to decision day with you, and just go be free and find someone else who will give you all that you're looking for. So it would disappoint me if she did choose to cheat on Henry instead of just doing that. So we don't really get any kind of closure or clarity on that. I think Lifetime is waiting to show us what happens like throughout the rest of the season, because of course it is going to be a very big draw. But we do then get to cut over to a scene of the two of them sitting down, and Christina starts crying, but no tears come out, about how hard it's been to connect with Henry when he confronts her about her dishonesty. In my opinion, that seemed like a very big deflection tactic to get away from the subject at hand, which was whether or not Christina cheated on Henry. She tells him that it's always felt like he doesn't want her, and then he leaves her whining and like, you know, attempting to cry on the other end of the sofa while he just awkwardly stares. And I just, you know, this is why Christina might have done what she did. I'm not excusing it. I don't think it's ever okay to be adulterous, but you could see why. Like, Christina just needs that validation from someone. She's obviously not getting it from her husband, so maybe she did stray on him. You know, I don't want to say with certainty one way or the other because I truly don't know, but if she did, I could see why she may have snapped and just done it, though I don't think she should have. I think she should have just called it quits on the marriage, because it was always apparent that it wasn't going to work out between the two of them. I'm particularly heartbroken for Christina because she came into this experiment already experiencing abandonment issues. Remember, she grew up with only her mother. You know, her father walked out on the family when she was very young, so she's always been looking for like that kind of unconditional love that she didn't get from her father growing up. And you know, Henry telling her while she was over there that he wanted to keep trying, I was like, dude, your actions are not aligning with your words. What do you mean you want to keep trying? You've never tried with this girl to break out of your shell and make her feel like you're present in the marriage. So when she tells you that she's already had it, she's emotionally exhausted, trying to go out of her way to connect with you, like, what do you mean you want to keep trying? Like, she's already had enough. Just let her go. It's very obvious that you don't want this marriage to work out, so why keep putting her through the heartache? Listen, we only have a finite amount of time, so I can't support someone purposely wasting another person's time. You know, Christina thankfully got up and told him, listen, no, I am mentally exhausted at this point. And I truly hope that that is the moment where she says, I am not making it to decision day with this man. I want to move on with my life. And if she makes that decision, I 1000% support her. Guys, I just feel so torn up about this scene that we saw a little bit of a sneak preview of. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to watch it play out in its entirety. You know, I feel bad for people on both ends of this situation. You know, Christina has been trying to get this guy to validate her and be present in their marriage, and I guess Henry's like, I don't want to say demons, but like insecurities are just too strong for him to move forward. And maybe he is fighting internally with himself, you know, and beating himself up about his inability to be able to, I don't know, be present for a marriage or a relationship. And it's sad. I hate to watch people get hurt in love. I truly do. It's sad to see. What do you think about everything? You know, did you watch the preview or you're just listening to this recap? If so, let me know. How do you think that Christina legitimately cheated on Henry? And do you think she legitimately called it quits ahead of decision day? Was Henry ever truly present in the marriage? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.